K-Pop Demon Hunters directors on Oscar chances and a possible sequel. Maggie Kang, the creator and co-director of K-Pop Demon Hunters, has said she is excited for the potential for more stories involving the animated girl group Hunter/X. Speaking to the BBC during a visit to Europe, Kang explained that while there was nothing official we can talk about, she and co-director Chris Appelins believe there's definitely more we can do with these characters and this world. And whatever it will be a story that deserves to be a sequel, and it will be something that we want to see, she added. K-Pop Demon Hunters has become a cultural phenomenon this year, overtaking Squid Game as the most watched title in Netflix history with more than 325 million views. The directors of K-Pop Demon Hunters, Chris Appelins and Maggie Kang, the animated film tells the story of a hugely successful female K-pop trio who play enormous concerts at the same time as trying to save the world from evil forces. They end up locked in battle against a boy band called Saja Boys, who are made up of demons. The film has broken record after record. A sing-along version released in cinemas in August became the first ever Netflix film to top the U.S. box office. Its music also topped the U.S. singles and album charts, becoming the first soundtrack in history to have 4 songs simultaneously in the U.S. top 10, something not even Saturday Night Fever could achieve. The anthem Golden, sung by Hunter/X, has spent 8 weeks at number 1, tying Sugar Sugar by the Archies for the most time at the top of the charts by an animated act. Could the Oscars go golden? There is now a real belief that K-Pop Demon Hunters could be set to slay the Oscars. Critics have loved the film, which holds a score of 95% approval rating on Rotten Tomatoes, the online review aggregator. The influential Gold Derby Predictions website now has it as the favorite for the best animated film, ahead of Zootopia 2 and Elio. The title alone is obviously Oscar bait, laughs Chris Appelins, the American who is the other half of the directing duo. We tried to do something new, and it was really hard, and I think we're really proud of how it came out. But if people are going to reward that, that would be awesome. The other category where the film should be a strong challenger is Best Original Song, where the rules state that any film can only enter 3 numbers. Songs by both Hunter and the Saja Boys, the boy band populated by demons, could be nominated at the Oscars. Netflix has already stated that breakout hit Golden will be included for Academy consideration, but what about the other 2 slots? I think Your Idol is such a banger, says Kang about the song the Saja Boys sing while feeding the souls of their audience to the evil overlord Gi-ma. We're so proud of the song, but also the sequence. We cheered, we were so proud of it. But Appelins is Team Hunter X, opting for What It Sounds Like. The finale was such a technical challenge, both in songwriting and storytelling. To make a song that was the climax of your movie with a lot of moving parts, but was also an actual cathartic song. Kang concurs. It's the one song that every time I hear it, I just cry. It's very emotional. No room for soda pop? I question about the Saja Boys' earworm. Maybe we could get 4, laughs Kang. We'll just submit them all, joins in Appelins. Summer of Success. Appelins can pinpoint the exact moment back in June when he realized they had a hit in their hands. It's literally 2 a.m. the night after the film came out. I'm on TikTok and in the comment section, they are perfectly articulating Rumi's emotional journey. He was overjoyed that the fans were already engaging with the film's main protagonist on a deep level. Kang, who was born in South Korea and moved to Canada age 5, places the breakthrough moment as slightly later. We were able to connect with our core audience, which is the K-pop audience and the animation fans, and that demographic took to our film very quickly. But it was the 3rd week when the trajectory of the graph of viewership really changed. We were like, whoa, that was weird. and we could see through our social media all the different pockets of demographics that were connecting to it. Kang believes that the fans have been crucial in the film's all-conquering rise. They are an age group that love to make content, and it was kind of like free advertising. They were just spreading the word of this movie everywhere. I think that helped it develop these long legs. The film's success continues to grow. 4 months after its release, it was still the most watched film in 19 countries last week, including the UK and US. The K-pop stars Ray Ami, Audrey Nuna, and EJ, who provide the singing voices of Hunter X, have appeared on both Saturday Night Live in a skit with Bad Bunny and gave their first ever live performance of Golden on Jimmy Fallon's US talk show. We were so bummed that we weren't able to be there at Fallon, says Kang, in a rare moment of non-total positivity. Just to see him speaking to our girls was so weird. It now feels more real than ever. I'm just so proud of them. One thing the pair would like to clear up is that they do not believe that their film should be classified as anime. I don't think we are big enough anime fans to be that inspired by it, explains Kang. The anime we like are very old school, like Cowboy Bebop and Sailor Moon, referencing two Japanese TV shows which originated in the 90s. Apple Hands agrees. I think it was a flavor. I think we were influenced by a lot of Korean filmmakers and K-dramas. It was part of a wide spectrum of tones that we wanted to hit, but not the dominant one. No live-action adaptation. They are also quick to rule out rumors of a K-pop Demon Hunters live-action adaptation. Kang wants to kick that idea into the underworld. There's so many elements of the tone and the comedy that are so suited for animation. It's really hard to imagine these characters in a live-action world. It would feel too grounded. So totally, it wouldn't work for me. For Apple Hands, it's an ill-conceived idea. One of the great things about animation is that you make these composites of impossibly great attributes. Rumi can be this goofy comedian and then singing and doing a spinning back kick a second later and then free falling through the sky. The joy of animation is how far you can push and elevate what's possible. I remember they adaptate a lot of different animes and oftentimes it just feels a little stilted. The speaking voices of Hunter X, Ji Young Yu, Zoe, Arden Cho, Rumi, and Mei Hong, Rumi. No matter what happens this award season, Kang says their expectations for the film have already been more than surpassed. She surmises that the aim was to connect people and bring them to K-pop. Just seeing people bond over this movie has been so wonderful, she reflects. So all the awards would be great, but I think we feel really incredible about what the movie has already done, so it feels like we've kind of won in a way.